Alright folks, the deck is Taunt Druid. The goal of the deck is to use Living Seed to draw our Hadronox after stacking wall upon wall of Taunt minions, and resummon it with Witching Hour and Carnivorous Cube. Get large layers of Taunt minions turn after turn. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
The light shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
Alright, against Priest, I'm looking for early game ramp and Oaken Summons. Not quite there, but this is a hand that, like, if I hit ramp, I'm okay. Does the Dark Glare change a nerf or a buff to it? It's probably a nerf, to be honest, but it seems fairly neutral in terms of the power level of the deck. Gets online a turn faster, but it's less powerful once it is online. So, I don't know. Somewhere in between. Okay, there's our ramp. I could even coin out the Vargoth and try and cheese double ramp off of this. Is that crazy? Do you think they'll unnerf Dark Glare when it rotates? I doubt it, no. I think the card was probably more powerful when it refreshed 2 mana crystals. Alright, I'm doing it. Taking a risk here. They don't run that much in the way of hard removal right now, so I think it's worth the risk here. Didn't old Dark Glare have like a 75% win rate? That seems doubtful. Oof, our Oaken Summons is not looking good right now. It was nerfed because of Wild? Yes, it was. The good news is that's not a Shadow Essence, so we're in a better spot than we could have been. That's much better for them later, so happy to see one of those gone. I don't think there's that much of a difference between Hadronox costing 7 and Hadro costing 6, so just gonna get him out here before I lose the ability to get value off of the Living Seed. Oaken Summons is pretty dead right now, though, so that's unfortunate. Imagine not playing Shadow Essence on turn 5. Honestly, I think I'm fine if they use Resurrect effects on just Vargoth. Vargoth is not nearly as threatening as Blood of Gahun. Khartut looks so naked, yeah, but it'll come back with Taunt. Oh! Hey, Oaken Summons is online again. And here comes the res on Vargoth. Nope. Okay, Fatigue is our game plan anyway, so the fact that they're running Scream puts us at an advantage. I don't know if I want to Hadro Cube right now. Let's actually draw instead, and then play this if I don't hit anything better for me here. This is still probably better. They're gonna have to start playing hard casting minions. Yep. Ooh. That's really important because of Death Grip. So it's likely we go in on the Hadronox next turn. Especially if the Lich King dies. You have 1 Mass Dispel and 1 Scream to worry about? Maybe. We don't know if they run 2 copies of each of those, but I'd say it's probable that that's the case. It's actually good for me. That's 2 Resurrects on just Vargoth, so I think we're fine. I want this dead because I get it back from the Hadro anyway.
For the wilds.
They don't overdraw, but that's not important. Obliterate's not bad, and I have Witching Hour Cube as a follow-up. Maybe it's the Mind Blast version? I don't think you would want Obsidian Statue deleting your res pool in that version, nor would you want Mass Dispel. So I don't think that's likely, and if it is the case, I still have the ability to gain armor.
I must consider.
I should maybe be more concerned about Mind Blast off of Palm Reading, potentially. Because they have played 3 Palm Readings, or 2 Palm Readings, but 1 with a Vargoth. Haven't seen the Mind Blast version in a while. The double Holy Nova could suggest that it is Mind Blast though, but I don't know about some of the other cards we're seeing, like specifically the statue and Mass Dispel. So my board dies here. Pretty good. Wow. If they don't do something here, I just have lethal. K Carry, thank you for the prime. That is not going to be it. Unless they get a boatload of taunts off of that. Do I have an attack here? Other than killing this off? Or maybe the front half of the Scrapyard Colossus.
Back to the fight.
Both halves of the Scrapyard.
Time waits for no one. For the wild. Away, intruder!
Yikes. Oh! That's what I was trying to avoid happening. I don't want to, like, overcrowd my board right now. There we go. It's much better. Do you ever risk an Army of the Dead when you have N'Zoth in your deck? I don't risk the Army of the Dead because Fatigue is potentially my game plan, so I'm going to wait until they use the second Scream. And, I just need to show a little bit of patience here, and I think we'll be fine. Also, like, Army of the Dead with a full board doesn't really accomplish all that much. Just don't hit a Hadro, please. Thank you. Shouldn't be dead even to Mass Dispel here. Eventually we'll draw into the second Naturalize and it'll be really good. But we're just gonna be kind of board locked for a bit. Damn. Just hit that immediately. Oh god, where are my Lich Kings? I mean, this decrowds the board, so that's good. Killy, thank you for the $1.69 tip. Nice. First time I catch you screaming, love YouTube content since years. Well, I appreciate that support. Let's stop it. Oh god, so many hysterias are happening, aren't they? Thank you for that support. And I'm glad that you're liking the YouTube. Do not hit this. Thank you. Oh, nice. It can hit something that's already dead. Yeah. Let's make some board space here. Bly Guy and MLG. Give it the 3 months, 3 and 4 months, respectively. Let's go here. Lag out a little bit. I think the longer this game goes, the better off we are. So, just gonna hold here, let them scream me here. Did you know that with Twitch Prime you can sub to any streamer of your choice for free? I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know. 13 cards to 10. Mass Hysteria is going to be in my favor most of the time, because I just get a new board. There's the Lich King. Lord Mike, thank you for the 4 months with Prime. Like this? I think so, yeah. Oh, they're looking for that scream, but it's not going to be enough. They need another Hysteria? We are exactly 1 damage off legal, though. Oh my god, they got it. Okay. Well, there must always be a Lich King, right? Yep. So there is one here. Oh, no. We're still 1 damage off. No! Okay, that should get us there next turn. We can Doom Pack. Oh no, I can't do that because I don't have infinite mana like Twitch chat. What's wrong with me? Wall of Taunts incoming? It's already here though. Or is that what you meant? Now I can steal their obsidian statue and that will be pretty good into N'Zoth, right?
Well played.
Or I could just find lethal here. This draws me a card. And allows me to play the Frostmourne still. Buff? Like, my board dies to theirs even if I buff. I have, like, unlimited boards. I think I need to find lethal. For the same reason, like, buff here doesn't really do a whole lot.
Time waits for no one. Away, intruder! For the wild.
It hit the Lich King.
Back to the fight.
Oh! Oh my god, I missed that last attack. That might have been a punt here. I'm dead to, oh god, I'm dead to second Mass Dispel. Okay. Oh my god. I also don't have a way to break my Hadro here. I might have to go like this into... I took too long. Disastre, thank you for the Prime. I also should have killed this off over trying to kill that off, so I just did a lot of things wrong that turn. I can only gain 24 this way, so I think it just has to be this. I don't, like, we didn't die last turn, but they get to look at 2 more new cards And we sneak in a Hadro. Wow, I got really lucky there. But I still need to get lucky another turn. Because we've already seen one Mass Dispel. I did say that, like, an early Mass Dispel is... Oh god. Is a good thing for me. Might only run one? Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Penflinger? Penflinger would be an interesting inclusion in Big Priest. Oh, they didn't have it. Lele, thank you for the 3 months at tier 3. Give me exactly 1 second, please. I need to figure out this board state. Thank you so much for that generous support. Alright. That needs to go there, because I want it dead.
For the wilds.
I'm gonna take a risk here, I think. Very unlikely to hit the Hadronox, right? It's 24 on the board. Please go faster. I don't want to break the Hadro yet, but we shouldn't die to anything. Anyway, Lele, thank you again for the very generous support. I just tuned in. How does Living Seed feel with this deck? Gives us a very consistent way to get to Hadronox. The cost reduction hasn't mattered so much, so I just play it as soon as I draw it, but it's been very good. Oof. At least it didn't clear my board, I guess, and at least I have another Witching Hour once I'm ready for it, but... Can you beat him with Fatigue? That's been the game plan since the beginning, because the answer is yes, I absolutely can. We've only seen one Spellstone. We've seen both Resurrects. There's one Eternal Servitude. There it is. And one Spellstone. In most situations here. I get to break the weapon next turn, which is really important for me, because that gives me an additional layer. And I break the weapon on the... Oh, nice. Good hit. Perfect. And we have the right amount of board space. Next turn I can do this into one of my big taunt minions. It's a good 50-50. It's the idea behind Plaguemaw in this deck. Just allows us to propagate like Khartut Defenders and Scrapyard Colossuses. I don't think he's good, but he's in here. One Killy B. Thank you for the prime. There's the... Oh, they have another one of those. Come. I think with the Naturalize, I'm far enough ahead in Fatigue that I can just play this. And we hit the cube. Pretty good. So that's kind of the purpose of Plaguemaw, is you can set a layer of taunts and then bring them back thanks to the Plaguemaw effect. And apparently it makes the opponent like emergency trade into them. They look so weird without the taunt, it's true. It's uncomfortable. It's a lot of taunts. How do they still have more minions in their deck? So 2 of their 3 cards are minions? Let's take it slow here still. I want to get these taunts back rather than giving up my armor. So their threats are, they have 2 minions, potentially 3 if they have a second infiltrator, and then 1 more spellstone. But I've got Witching Hour into cube, and I've got Naturalize to burst them down eventually. What about mass res? I don't know if they can fit in a mass res, and I feel like they would have played one by now. But I could be wrong because their board's been kind of crammed. It's fine. Again, my win condition from here probably doesn't involve minions going face, so I think I'm okay with this.
For the wild.
We have potentially 3 more Hadras. And we finally got a Lich King back. Death and Decay is very good. I'm just saving this for burst since we're not going to be overdrawing them. And again, they have the minions from hand still. Oh, that's the second best hit. I think they wanted to break the that on a wide board like this, but this means that if they play, they like can't Psychic Scream this anymore. Whoops. So that last card is either the Colossus or the Blood of Gaoon. Why wouldn't they Psychic first? They probably would, so I'm assuming they don't. Oh. Oh, that's low value. I'm assuming they don't have the Scream if they... Ooh. I'm glad that that didn't get hit. That's a pull.
Wow. Well played. Another card.
Did you see what I got? That, some rather suspect emoting.
You have bet.
But I don't think it matters.
You asked for it.
I must protect
Count.
the wild.
Not sure what type of mage this is, but we probably want to find the Oaken Summons either way. I don't think we need removal. Hey Roffle, if Blizzard creates a mode with no 30 cards cap, more or less, how fun do you think it would be?
An incredible discovery.
Not very. Especially if you are adding more cards to your deck, that makes your deck worse. So if you can add fewer cards to your deck, then that would make decks relatively strong by comparison. You think APM Mage will be nerfed soon? I don't know. Like, you have to consider what's going to be nerfed for Standard more than just Wild at this stage in the expansion, and I think Lunacy is higher on the chopping block than a like Refreshing Spring Water, but I don't know. I'm also not paying much attention to Standard right now. I really don't want to even be running this card, but also control decks with way more control. How would you have control decks with way more control?
You are on fire.
It's not what adding cards to your control deck would do.
Job done.
A good cuts for swipe, yeah. There are about 15 to 20 cards I would add to this deck before swipe. I just need to get this ready for the Hadronox. Next turn is probably Lich King. Name them all: Poison Seeds, Starfall, Loop's Gloop, Wrath, Bio Project, and an assortment of good taunt minions. Plague, no, Plague would be very near the bottom of the list of cards to add because of Witching Hour. We can obliterate our Hadronox now. Why? What is going on? These trades are weird, right? Need to test for a counterspell. Oh. Okay. Well, next turn I have Witching Hour Cube.
We have many secrets.
I'm late. I'm late.
+2/+2, get a copy of a Taunt monster from Barrens. That's not very good in this deck because the minion goes to hand. That's too slow. It is still better than swipe, though. Is there a deck swipe goes in? Yeah, Malygos. Do your best. Thank you for the 6 months. My first deck of yours was Stealth Burgle Rogue. It was pretty fun. That sounds pretty fun. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember playing that, but sounds pretty sweet. I can use this to test for second counter now, and then go in on the Vargoth Branching Pass. I could just like send this all upstairs. Two cards can't beat me, so. Floop, I am running Oaken Summons. Blizzard doesn't care about Wild, that's why Roffle was included in BlizzCon line and his own dedicated Wild video at the front page of Battle.net. Yeah. It's unfortunate, too. We better not get that meme today. Today is not the day for that meme.
An incredible discovery. I'm late. I'm late.
You're dead, though?
You win.
Oh, okay. Thank you to legendary patrons Anonymous Toast, Brian Huynh, Fizzle Jizzix, Jeffrey Pierce, Justice Crater, Keys 404, Noggleshire, Shadow 1 TV, Sognusman, and Banfix.